And today we're going to be redoing the Spom on my Pip and Hatch ranching contest save file. And I can't believe that I am still working on this. But yeah, yesterday we turned it on and it worked until it didn't, and then it broke. And so at the end of the stream yesterday, we did a little bit of sandbox and figured out what changes need to be made to this Spom in order to work correctly. That's very nice. And you can see the Pip right there. There's our Pip. I got my Hatch right here with me. Yes, this is his little shoulder sitter. Let me just put that on my shoulder there. Maybe he'll sit there. Yeah, why not? All right, Hatch, come along with me as we delve into oxygen not included and trying to get our full pipe Hydra up and running. So let's go ahead and get this on a 1 speed to load it up. Nugs, by the way, I have a blueprint available to look at. I'm gonna put a tile in there and then we'll put another tile down there. I need to be able to get in here. Nice. 2? Oh. Smashy, smashy. I got that punchy rock crusher. I'm pretty sure I did not have that. In fact, the only other rock crusher I ever had was one I bought because Redneck wanted me to get it. Awesome! And the Rocket Melon Atmo helmet. So, Atmo suits, yeah, we did already have these. In fact, oh, that's a big one, 3,600. I also have an extra set of gloves. It's only 2. Then what was the other ones that we got? That one was a building. Yeah, no, yes, that was a brand new rock crusher for me. Let's see, where are the rock crushers? Down here somewhere? Yeah. So we had gotten this one. This is the one Redneck wanted me to get. And now we own this one. I still need to get a few. I still haven't gotten this one. That one. Oh, I like that one. That one's kind of nice. I think that one's kind of neat. And then, of course, the balloon one. Still don't own that one either. Very cool. Okay, so I want to be able to break in here. I'm going to have to disassemble some of this stuff. We're going to have to come in both sides. One side's oxygen, one side's hydrogen. I could either get itchy eyes or I could put them in suits. The oxygen side, they're going to be breathing in and exhaling carbon dioxide, which is only going to be an issue. I think putting them in the suits would probably be a good idea. I already had suits over here until I deconstructed them. Could vacuum this whole area out, put in suits there, have a way in with this being a vacuum already. Not allow them in there anymore. Then we're only allowing people in suits. Of course, we only have 2 suits to allow people in, but that should be okay, maybe. Could add a 3rd. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and deconstruct buildings. Level 7. In fact, I want to deconstruct this one as a 7 too. What I'm going to end up doing is vacuuming out this area here so that our suits can access this area better. Let me get these sweep commands in on a lot higher level. This NAFTA, we're going to relocate that right there. And there's a print. Do I want to look at it? I mean, I could. I did say I was going to take some more dupes, I think. Digging, operating, ranching. That's weird. No. Suit wearing, operating, decorating. No. Cooking, researching, building. Absolutely not. Let's let's take that. No, they don't go together at all. Okay, we got most everything out of here. Let's make sure we're sweeping this up even more. Let's give it a 9. As far as this liquid naphtha, I'm going to keep it there. Cancel that sweeping. That's good. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We'll go 2-speed. Alright, that's all gotten out. We can put those on now. We'll have to deconstruct some of this. Maybe put this tile right there. Deconstruct buildings, level 6. These two, oopsies. Deconstruct buildings, level 6. These two can go. Let's also get those stations back. That would be the atmosuit checkpoint. Let's do the atmosuit docks first. Oxygen. That's good. What about power? Alright, power. Not quite. Alright, naphtha. Deliver suit. Luckily, I think that Atmos suit is already charged up. Alright, deliver suit to that. Alright, as far as power goes, they're working on that. This could be emptied. There you go, emptied. Perfect. Are you able to move? Yeah. Awesome. Now we can vacuum this out. Let's get this swept out. We'll have to do one at a time. Well, actually, I don't have to break into the hydrogen area. I just have to break into the oxygen area. So that's nice. All right, let's get this vacuumed out. A couple gas pumps in here. That should be fine. High pressure gas vent. And some bridges. One bridge. How about power for this? Oh boy, it's already hooked up to power, and it's already a hotline. It's fine. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, I could put a door in here to allow only the dupes that I want, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't need the cooks in here. I don't need the researcher usually in here. I guess I could put this background tile back here. That would make it look nice. There we go, it can start pumping out. Yay! Alright, that's all done. We gotta wait on that now, though. So while we're waiting on that, what else do we want to do? We've gone up into here. Let's see, let's interior. All right, that's all done. Let's move everything that's in here. Right there. And then I'll come back into that. But I wouldn't mind having some water in here. Liquid water. I will cut that off though, because I don't want it flowing in there just yet. But they can bring the bottle up. What else can we do? I need to core out more of the map, maybe? Some of this stuff would be really nice. Let's have a slime biome over there. Oof, gross. Where is the heat? Got a little bit of heat over here. Could be digging out this area a little bit more. Would like to, kind of. See how much of atmosphere in here. Grams. I do want to get my steel production in here. There we go. Aluminum's coming out. Yeah, this is -7. I don't have any way to cool these. These are only being cooled by the atmosphere around it, which will eventually heat up. So I will have to have an aqua tuner here at some point. So we're gonna have to start getting steel production going. Come on, guys, let's get this going. Milligrams. All right. Got 5 idle dupes. Yikes. We move everything? Yes, we did. That's good. All right, let me get rid of, deconstruct this. All of these ladders can go. I'll leave that one because I don't want it to fall in there, because next we're going to have maybe some background tiles. Make this out of granite. Dang it. There we go. That's what I wanted it to look like. Alright, well, that's enough for that side for right now. I mean, I could maybe think about digging out this side. That's something that could be done. Maybe I dig out this way. See what's over on that side. Yeah, why not? Let's see how we're doing on the vacuum. On the rocket, there's a few things that I could do. Let's get power, rocketry, power, this one. We're gonna get it probably right about there. There we go. Get the wedge in. There's that. Oh, hell, that's already got a thing in it, does it? That means that we probably have... Oh, it's still a vacuum. Okay. So this no longer off gases on its own? That's nice. That's real nice. Let's think about that. Space. Alright. Well, we're gonna go to the actual planet, see how this is doing. That is a vacuum, but this side isn't. Okay. It's almost a vacuum. I'm gonna deconstruct this, level 7. Alright, I think we're at vacuum now. Deconstruct. Level 7. Let's make sure these do not pump out the oxygen that is in here. Okay, we're ready to start this process. Yeah, see, well, no, that's all right. They can't do anything. Ooh, what was, oh yeah, that was NAFTA. Let's get another one of these right here. There you go. Might as well finish this up nice. We still have a decent amount of oxygen in here. Now, he should be going down here to build this, most likely. Also, I want to mop this up. Then I need to build this one here. In fact, we're going to get these on a level 7 priority now. Let's move this NAFTA out of here. I want to move it, I don't know, right there is fine. Alright, sweep this up, level 9. You know what? Cancel the sweep. No, that's okay. We don't need to worry about this yet. We're gonna have to be... We'll do a final sweep at the end. And we're all done. A lot of... I don't even know if I want to be able to do that one. Let me deconstruct this one, level 7. And I'm gonna try to put that right there. Awesome. And can they get it? Yes, yes they can. Will it put out material up here? Maybe. If it does, that sucks. If, well, we can still get it with a sweeper. So I might have to do that. Okay, where is it gonna put it? Ah, crap. Hmm. 49, 49, 55, 55. I mean, I think it still works. We did put out the granite right there. The shame granite. I don't want to shame granite. So in order to not have a shame granite, let me deconstruct this. We will have auto sweeper made out of cobalt and a bin. I have no place for this bin. Let's deconstruct this pole. I like the pole, but it's gotta go. Oh, what a hell of a rebuild. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Although this one was overpressured, the top one, because I had added too much water to it once. Alright, now that we have that, let's go... See, that will need power. It'll need power that actually has power, so we'll go like so. I guess I could have put a thing there. That's alright. We can put another granite tile. deconstruct these two buildings. And then put another building right there. That should be okay. Oh, one at a time is gonna suck. I'd have to re-vacuum this out would suck though, even worse. Let's go ahead and deconstruct buildings on a 7. This one can go. I'm gonna try to do the middle ones first, see if that helps. Okay. Granite. Alright, priority 7 on that. Hopefully they can get to it. There it is. And it should take the granite out. There it is. Perfect. Next, I can put this airflow tile back in. And I'm going to put in one right there. And we'll see if that one works. And I will mop. Perfect. This one will need a tile there as well. We'll get that here in a second. That one's easier. Okay. So let's check the levels of the liquids. We have 149, 149, 68, 68, 38, 99, 99. Interesting. 38, 38, 49, 49, 100, and 100. That's weird. Okay. Not much comes out. That's encouraging. And I believe this then goes in as a regular granite tile. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up. And we're just going to keep it going up like so. Deconstruct this one. Let's get this going up like so. And I can put this one in here. Maybe mop this up real quick. Here it comes. Here comes the next one. Ooh. Let's check the liquids. 87, 87, 49, 50, 49, 49, 105. This one, ooh, this one gave out polluted water. I hope that's not giving me an atmosphere of polluted oxygen. It shouldn't be. Because the oxygen in here is too high pressured. Good. Good thing I have that area for the bottles to go. Alright, we're gonna wait on some of this. Hopefully this mechatronics engineer will get this done. Anemic is on it. Okay, cool. Ammo suits. Only 2 of them. That sucks. Ooh, forgot about this. Nope. We could do this on a sweep only. Ran it, but on a sweep only. So sweep this. Perfect. Now I can deconstruct it. Put this one up to there. Yep, and we're just gonna keep on moving up. So this one actually needs to have a tile like I believe the tile goes there. Does it also go there? Hold on 1 second. Cancel that. No, it goes right here. So this one is correct. And then this one will have to go here. This one will have to go here. This needs to be an airflow tile. Got you. So this will be an airflow tile. Oh my goodness. I have to be very careful getting this stuff out. Let's deconstruct this one. We don't need that one anymore. As far as this goes, I think I'm gonna have a granite. Maybe have a another storage bin right there. I might have to have a ladder to get to that. Okay. Now that that one's there, I can put this one there, right? I think so. Pretty sure. Hope so. If not, it's gonna suck. Yep, that worked. And there's nothing inside. That's awesome. Deconstruct this. Let's get these ladders back. The next one would though be right about there. What was that? Toilets. Let me go look at toilets. Is anybody trapped? Idleness 4. Toilets. First of all, carbon dioxide. Wow. Okay, gases. Yeah, they're sleeping in carbon dioxide. That's not good. I did have slicksters up here. Apparently not enough. Not enough slicksters. How is this going? 4,900. That's actually doing well. I guess I could pump down carbon dioxide. 4,900. It's actually not that bad. I was gonna do, oh yeah, this whole thing is messed up. So we're not making nothing right now. Everything's shut off, I believe. I mean, we have oil going in here, but there's no power for this. There's no power for this because we have no power generation. Because that is how we make our petroleum. Gotcha. I do have some petroleum up here that's just sitting out. I need to fix this. So let's get in. I don't think I have steel. Let me just check on steel. Nope, don't have any steel. I think I was queuing steel up to go over there, though. No, I was not. How much steel do we have? Not any. I might have been utilizing it to repair shit. Because I thought I had steel for a long time. No research focus. Building lacks resources. Precision. Okay. How about this one? No research focus. Nothing is overheating or being damaged currently. But we have used all of our steel. How much lime do I have? Consumable ore. Oh, I have a little bit of lime. I could start up steel production. That would be very helpful right now. Like, extremely helpful right now. 122 degrees. Steel production. We'd have to have enough steel in order to do it. That would be refinement. You can make it out of ceramic. Maybe put it in the middle. Could put it right here at the bottom too. Probably be easier. If it was at the bottom, we're gonna have to have power for all of this running in. Of course, these steam engines here could help with that power quite a bit. Or I could bring it in via vacuum, but I don't really have a vacuumed out area that I could do that easily with. Transformers and stuff are not too bad. I'm gonna have to find a wire though. Where are our wires coming from? Oh boy. I do have a spine going up that way. It wouldn't be bad to get a spine all the way up there. What's preventing me from that? I have a cool steam vent here. We could come down with this. I say we come down with this. I will get this pole to come all the way down as well. And I might start thinking about digging out a little bit of this area because I would like to bring up my power spine, which is being made out of cobalt currently. Of course, these are priority 6s or 5s. You could do these as 5s. That's not exactly what we want to be doing. Let's go 5s on these. This could be Mafic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and I think that'll be enough, so we'll just stop that. Take all this out. Is this hot over here? It is, but we're not too close to the heat. Alright, that biome should be able to be taken out pretty easily, like so. And we'll go back here and see how we're doing in here. Okay, now that we have that one in, we can put in this one. Made a mess. There's my bathrooms. Oh yeah, they even told me about my bathrooms, and I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. No clean water. We were making this. Huh. Okay, this is kind of messed up, but it goes... Polluted water goes into storage first, and it wants to go up and get sieved first, but then it will go into here. So yeah, it's because all my excess is going out. Gotcha. For those reed fibers. I think I could stop that. And we'll just have to put some more water on it. And I will do that with a bridge for now. We'll fill that up a little bit. Why isn't it not going through? No power. No power. No power. At all. You gotta love that. I guess we're gonna need wheels. Maybe not this. Yeah, we could do that one too. Alright. Now I want granite. Sweep only. Alright, there's that granite. I can put this back. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. There you go. Let's put that ladder down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened there? What happened? Why do we have a liquid in a tile? No. Deconstruct. Cannot have a liquid in a tile. I guess I have to take it out. Made another mess. Well, at least you did it in a great spot. Alright, well. At least we have that. Deconstruct it now. Okay, so now we should have water for our toilets. We shouldn't have any more issues with that. Until this is overfilled. And then we might have issues with that. Okay, so that's a temporary band-aid on this. That's great. We do have some power, though, which is good. Yeah, this whole map is so in need of TLC. Ugh. This is broken, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to get into. Let's go ahead and get these in, because I'm going to need to get... Oh, hell, I'm going to need to get some sort of generator stuff over here. I don't have the... Really low on metal, too. Why am I so low on metal? Am I burning it in wires? No. Okay. Mesh tile. Let's get gold amalgam, I guess. Let's go into power. I'm gonna have to at least set this up with it out, it being steel. Yeah, we could do 2 on each side. Like so. Copper. Alright. That would need a battery. Of course, the battery would have to be made out of steel as well. Automation. Oh boy. Battery. 7 up, but that's where I'd go. How about power? Heavy watt. Oh, man. Do I have more? No. I have even less of that. I need to send metal over here. Like, I have a ton of cobalt I could be bringing over. So we'll have this going like so. And down like so. And as far as these go, we'll have some going this direction with a high pressure gas vent. Oh my goodness. And then we'll have some going this way with a high pressure gas vent, and then we'll have these going like so. Okay, that's pretty good. We just need to cancel these. That's at least the start of it. Alright, let's put this out. Thank you. Is there liquid in that tile now? Yep. Alright, let's just put a granite tile there. Alright, there's the water out. And then we put one in there. And we put one in there. And I need to put one in there. I think I'll wait until some of these are done, though. These are on 7s. Right, that's looking pretty good. Alright, there's that. $202 units of reed fiber. I think I'm good. I think I'm good with reed fiber. What else is going on around here? We're doing polluted dirt. We're digging out this a little bit. Breathability still is what it is. That is pooted out. Let me get a piece of granite right there and mop this up. The shipping now has to go up to grab this piece of debris. Can I cheat and get both? No. No, I cannot. And let's get a piece in right there. Wait, cancel that piece. No, that one's alright. I need it... I think I need it right here. No, I need it right here. Yep. Deconstruct this. Alright, just making sure they can get around if they need to. Alright, then we can put in this tile. And I can put in the... I can't put in that yet. We still haven't gotten this in. There's that. Deconstruct this. Come on, guys. Let's get that one in. There it is. Thank you. Nice. Let's sweep that up. And then let's put one of these right there. And I will move this up to right there. Yep. Deconstruct. Reconstruct. Ah, I dropped it. How we doing over here? I mean, we've been getting some power. But only through... Yeah, this whole ethanol thing is some bullshit. Let me mop it up. Oh, that should be fun. Too much liquid. That's great. Let's close this off. What is this? Water? Great. Just great. Yep. I need to have a good moment with this side of the base. And we're not able to get in because we have no power. I might have to bring in power. Let me get in power, hydrogen power. Oh good, we have hydrogen power. We have plenty of hydrogen power. And this would then at least run some of it. I could run the whole power grid if I went this way with it. Oh, I see, right there. Power, heavy watt, like so. Yep, that should work. That would be a great thing for you guys to do. That should get us our power back. Alright, cool. Over here, I need to get another one of these in here. Let me get another tile right there. Starting to gain cobalt just sitting on the rail or on the floor there. It's unfortunate. There we go. Let's get that in. All right, here we go. Putting out some water. One of these in there just to make it get out. Oh, cool. I didn't have to sweep that one up. Well, that's easier. Let's just deconstruct this then. Alright, did that go into a tile? No. No, it did not. And this is 100, 100, 49, 49. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's mop it. And I guess we can put in this tile there. And I can put in this tile there. you go. It's been delivered. How's the other planet doing? Surfing. And as far as power goes, it looks like we are gaining power a little bit. Just a little bit. That's helping out. I don't know why I took those off, but I did. This door is now closed, but that's because we got a whole bunch of mop commands. It looks like that's working again. That's good. Let's get these 9 mops on. And is this ethanol? Probably. Cancel this mop. We're gonna have to go through there and get out all the ethanol. What a pain in the ass. Let's go. Okay, that's done. We can deconstruct this. Cancel that. Okay, yeah, I need to put that one in, and then I'll have to probably move this, so deconstruct this one in 07. Moving this up a little bit at a time. What a micromanaging piece of crap. Oh, okay, let's get another one of those rail or auto sweepers in. That'll be fine. This could be deconstructed. Let's put another one of these there. Alright, here comes some water. Oof. Let's grab this granite. Actually, cancel that. I want to get this this in. Then we'll put the granite in. Let's also mop. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. This one's almost ready to go. Dude, the amount of auto sweepers I have to put in. I think I'm gonna get them all placed. Welcome back, Nugs. Ceiling collapse. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it's alright. He can still get out. He's gonna be climbing that pole. That's alright. Redneck needs to climb the pole. Let's keep an eye on the oxygen setup. Alright, so this is still not in. Come on, guys. I guess I could be sending cobalt to the other planet. Let me do that. Cobalt. I'll do a full 20 tons. I got plenty of it. In fact, how much refined metal? 22.5. Ooh, that would be a lot of it, to be honest. It's alright, we're getting more and more every day. And there's the granite. Alright, I guess I could put in the other ones, but I kind of want to wait on them. I could put in this one right there. Ceiling collapse. Let's just make sure everybody's okay. You're fine. Let's sweep up this sleet wheat. Sleet wheat, sweep. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be in a good atmosphere over here. Oh boy, that looks bad. Yep, I'm gonna need to make steel very, very soon. Let's see, how is this doing? Okay, we got that in. Put one right there. Put this one back right there. Yep. And then we can also put one right there. Alright, well, I've closed off that area. I could close off this area as well. I don't know if we got any more petroleum or not, but kind of need to address this whole plant. That's going to be the next thing I do after this, I think. Alright, there's that. Deconstruct this. And here's this water. Boom. And we'll get the granite in. It doesn't have power. Hold on. Cancel that. Alright, yeah, the power here. Let's see. Power wire. I need a bridge. Something like that. Let's mop that up. Over here, we're getting some of this in, which is nice. Haven't mopped hardly at all. Very nice. Alright, so the next one could be right there. Maybe not yet. Cancel that. We're still waiting on this power wire. Oh, we're grabbing all the polluted dirt, are we? Yeah, we have a place for all that to go. Yes. Over here, still waiting on a lot of these commands. How are we doing? Do we have... Yeah, I mean, it's stuff they can do. They're just busy doing other things. Here we go. Come on, guys. Well, it got delivered to anyway. I mean, I could put this one there. Could probably still reach that bridge. Alright, so we got that in now. The granite is no longer in there. Deconstruct this. What up, Croc? And what up, Nugs? Thank you for the blessing. Yeah, I sneezed, but I muted. Welcome in, Croc. Just trying to fix my Spom over here real quick. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. It's a one full pipe Spom setup. It had a few issues, so now we're just fixing those. And I think I can put this tile here. And a mesh tile there. Or not mesh, but an airflow. You know what I meant. The thing. That's why the Biden one works so well. Alright. We've almost completed the repair. From now on, I'm going to test these things in Sandbox before I get them operational. I think. What a pain in the butt. Better for breathing. Why is the Hydra so big? Well, originally I had one that had, I believe, 2 electrolyzers, and it was fine. But it wasn't enough for the the 15 dupes that I want on this map. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna have to rebuild it. And then when I got to rebuilding it, I was like, well, I might as well just rebuild it. You know what I mean? So that's it. It's over engineered. I'm not saying it ain't. Why do it? I don't know. Just I guess cause you know what I mean. That's where we're at right now. It's gonna be cool when it works. Maybe. And over here we have our cobalt tamer with our cool steam vents. So eventually that will give us water for this as well. Ooh, ouch. What happened there? Why did it put out down there? That's uncool. Oh boy, let me check my liquids. Okay, 99, 99, 78, 78, that's fine. 49. That's weird how that put it out water. I guess it put it out from here. Although this water is gone too, probably because I'd already put it. Oh no, I didn't put it out. But this is gonna have to be deconstructed now. That stinks. And I'd already deconstructed this other sweeper, but I'm gonna have to put it back now. Dang. You only need 2 mesh tiles for every one. Why you overcomplicate it? And because I overcomplicate a lot of things. And because this worked in sandbox mode, whereas the one that I had before did not work, so. And I'm committed now. It'll be fine. But yeah, it's complicated. Let me get a granite tile there to put that water out. Mop this up. And that should be fine. Not mesh airflow? That's what I meant. Oh, you want mesh tiles? 2 mesh tiles. Oh, no, you meant airflow. I got you. Hey, Engineer Troy got a little boost. Nice. And he's a yodeler. Alright, let's then put in granite. Cancel that build. And then put in airflow. Yep. Yikes. See, I still have this last one. Well, 2 more to do. This one won't be nearly as difficult, though. The last one will be easy. So we're almost done. Super close. Alright, let's just look. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. This one needs to have a tile right there. And this will still need the tile right there, but we're going to wait, I think. Are we going to wait? That needs to be airflow tile. So we'll go airflow tile. Another granite tile. This will be fun once it's up and running. Then I won't ever have to worry about it again. We'll have enough oxygen. It also will only run until it gets to the max pressure allowed by an Atmos sensor, and then it shuts down. But we'll have plenty of hydrogen and oxygen to play around with. Probably won't need it in this playthrough, but you know, just in case I did, I'll have it. And we'll get the airflow tile in right like so. Yeah, when this one goes, it puts out a little bit of water, but so far, I think it's going to be okay. And this one was a little bit too much water anyway. It's 326. So losing a little bit of water here would be okay. Okay, so yeah, that's polluted water that came out of that. Let's check our levels. 375, 378, 50, and 450 basically. We'll build a granite tile right there. There we go. Cancel that. Actually, don't cancel that. Not exactly sure what to do about the water there. I don't want to mop it up. Well, actually, if I mopped it up, it'd be alright. Yeah, I'm going to mop it up. I forgot, this is overpressured, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and make sure that we mop up down here. You're always dropping below 20 kgs a tile. Below 100k below. Huh. Yeah, see, it's flooded. Not good. Oh, I love it that my polluted water has a place to go. Let's see. So I need to bring up one there. This needs to be a mesh tile or airflow tile. And then I need to come in here and mop all that up. So deconstruct buildings, level 7. I'm going to deconstruct these buildings here and this one. And then we're going to go in there and mop up. Could probably get rid of some of these as well. Deconstruct, deconstruct. Alright, so this one I can just move, relocate. And then I'm going to mop up. And then we'll just redo it. Let me deconstruct this piece. Hold on. I'm gonna take a small BRB. I'll be right back. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, so that mistakes have been made. That's fine. It's fine. All we have to do is find this polluted water. Somewhere there's polluted water here. Oh, they're already hauling it out. Just, damn it. Damn me and my efficiencies. Well... that still doesn't fix it. That still didn't fix it. Dang it, I really messed that up. We do have the polluted water right there. Alright, let's take off the polluted water sweeping. We'll make it sweep only. Alright, sweep only on that. How much polluted water is that? That's 100. That's actually half of what I want. The other guy was leaving with it. Probably left. He gone. No, I just sometimes blink. That's what makes oxygen not included fun. Trying not to forget everything that you gotta do. Salt water below. But they're all polluted water except for that one. Salt water, yeah. Actually, I do have some waters down below. Let's see. Hold on, let's go to liquids. Just regular water. I do have this one bottle there. I have naphtha too, but it's not a lot. It's only 1,000 grams. I'm trying to think, like, what's the best way to block off any more of this hydrogen coming in, but there's really not a great way since I don't have the water down, and the amount of hydrogen coming in is going to be hard to deal with. It's 5.9 kgs. It's only the one area right there. Maybe. Could block that whole area off right now, I suppose. We could do something like... something like this. If I did that, on an emergency, one tile on the left. This one right here. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness it pooted it out on this side. Alright, so did that stop it? Should have. And now we just have to worry about the hydrogen that's in here that we can get out. Luckily it goes up here. And up here I don't care about. This is just our temporary access. Oh, though we got oxygen over here. We have oxygen over here. What up, Engineer Troy? Welcome in. One little blob of oxygen in there. Is that enough to screw it all up? Probably. I mean, I could go in there and get rid of it later. Oh, man. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now that that's dealt with, though, we can deconstruct this one. And I can get a bottle emptier right there, and we can fix it. Right? We can fix it. Just keep an eye on these gases. Maybe deconstruct this one too. Just want to make sure that hydrogen gets up. There we go. Sweep this up. Sweep that up. Actually don't want that down here because I want them to grab a full thing of polluted water, not only a half bottle of it and then a full bottle of it. It's just going to make it more difficult. Yeah, I figured it would fall down. It might be okay if it just laid here at the bottom. But man, if it went right here just for even a second, it would probably ruin the whole thing. Over on this planet, we're having some issues with power usage. Because we got ethanol in all of our shit. And ethanol in our shit doesn't really help very much. Luckily, these slicksters are working pretty well. This looks like it's at least giving me power down to my suits and things, so that's really good. Yeah, alright. Let's get polluted water. Yeah, we already got rid of the other thing. Let's get rid of this. I think I can get rid of this. Deconstruct it. I want to get my pole back in. This, though, needs to have a tile right like so. And I might as well get this one placed in right now before... Oops. Can I get it before? Maybe. He's coming. He's coming as a yodeler. Nope, I can't get it in before. That's fine. Cancel this. Make that a sweep only. Alright, now. Not sweep only, but make it water. I mean, we have these two right here. That'd be fine. Yeah, that'd be fine. Now, here's the problem. Putting that back in is going to be an issue. No more water. This can be deconstructed. Oh, 7. And we can get that pole back in here, which is super nice. Let's get that ladder finished. Sweep this all up. Guess I'll wait on all that until they get this built in. Just go from the left, make a liquid lock somewhere. Yeah, it'd be easy enough. And then I'm guessing that I'd just block that off. Like put a layer down here and just delete that damn thing. It'll probably be the fastest, easiest way of doing it. The hell, if I'm vacuuming it out, it's like 6 kgs in there. So here's the whole area. Cobalt has been filling those rails for quite a while. These are overpressured, are they? Dormant, overpressured, 5 kgs. Ouch. Yep. Alright, so I'll have to have a way of this water exiting out via this if it's too much. Steam is 126 degrees. Why aren't you running? No power wire connected. Is that really why? Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure this room don't overpressurize. It's fine. Minor problem. Well, we have a lot of them. Someday we're gonna get to ranching. I mean, we are ranching a little bit, but not as much as I'd like to do. There you go, deconstruct that. And then we need a tile right here. Or pump it from the bottom. Yeah, you could do that too. Just allow out only oxygen, no hydrogen. That would be a way of doing it. And I think I'm ready to put airflow on top of those. Oh yeah, this is almost ready. Almost ready. Super exciting. Okay, let's just make sure we've cleaned up pretty good. I have a power wire in here I no longer need, so let's get rid of that. Then we'll do a big sweep. Let's get this in here. I also have to fix this though, which will be fine. Hey, those are working though. That's good. What we're gonna need to do with that is have Atmos sensors in here, and I don't have any way in right now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to close this area off so that I can always have access in through here, which would be fine, maybe. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Okay. Thank you, Plup. Hey, Plup! Welcome, and thank you for the lurk. At least those are running now. I don't know if that's going to cool everything off or not, but I'm hoping. All right, now we can sweep up on a 9. All this stuff can go. This can go, deconstruct it. Let me put on another tile right like so. And we'll get the ladder back here like that. Deconstruct this ladder. We don't need it. Everything else looks like it's almost done. Awesome. Let's go ahead and put this back. I'll need to vacuum this out again. And I really don't care that it's a mix of hydrogen and oxygen. We'll get the hydrogen back again at some point. And I will get these placed there. Sweep all this on a 9. Only 2 dupes can come in here at a time. That's the only unfortunate part. Liquid naphtha, let's relocate you. Right there. Actually, yeah, we can relocate it. I will not empty it though until I vacuum this out, because I need access into here anyway, so that I can put in Atmos sensors so this will not be overpressurized, because that stinks. Yeah, 5.7 kgs. That hot water, oh boy, that's going to be a thing, right? So this is going out. However, this would have automation saying don't go out here anymore if you're over a certain or over a certain pressure, I think. Let's get Atmos sensors, cobalt. We'll do one maybe there. Actually, those are in prime location. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be in here often. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. That one is fine. Then we'll just go up with it. Something like that. And I'll probably need ladders in here. That should be enough, and if it can't go there, then it would go straight out. Probably down to there, and then we would switch pipes. And that one would go in like so. That's coming out, that's going out, and this one would maybe have a bridge? It would wait on that one. No. This one should wait on that one. If I were to do that, something like there, we'll have insulated going up, deconstruct that piece, and then have this going straight up like so. Yep, deconstruct that piece. That should work, and then that would always have priority over everything else, which would be good. Alright, cool. And they're not going to be able to do much of that until I get into this room again. Oh, now they're doing everything else. That's all right. How's this other place going? Idle again? We still don't have the steel available, but we do have the amount of stuff to make steel. So I should put in like a metal refiner in here. That would be very helpful. How about this water? How's it doing? Oh, that water is in there for a while. This is going around until it's 20 degrees and then going out. It is 7 degrees right now. 8 degrees. So it cooled off in the pipe. By the time it got down here, it's at 8 degrees. 8 degrees. It's coming and going out at 30. 30 degrees. Going up to get sieved. Yeah, alright. Did we get everything in here that we wanted to? I believe so. So let's close this off. And then we can pump it out and deal with this bit of oxygen on this side. Other than that, everything else looks like it's ready to go. Let me get another piece right there. Alright, that's sealed off. Hey, water will boil in the chute. You need to shut off. Wrong pipe will be broken. Oh, wait. Hold up. Just go from the left, make a liquid lock somewhere. Got you. Or pump it from the bottom. Got you. You can go get the hydrogen from the top. Easy. Once it's vacuumed out, I could. But that would have let the hydrogen in here. And I don't want the hydrogen in here. I want to keep the hydrogen in here as much as possible. So I'm going to just have like a little liquid blob right there of naphtha. That way we can just hop in there with itchy eyes. They won't breathe. They might breathe that oxygen. But then we'd have carbon dioxide to worry about, which would be okay. Let's see, if we go to naphtha, I know I had a whole bunch of naphtha close by. There's this naphtha. Let's use this one. Alright, that is sealed off, meaning that I could vacuum this out now. So let's do that. And liquid naphtha, empty, level 9. Alright, next, we're going to go in here. Buildings, 7. Those two can go. And we have to find that oxygen that's pooting around. And try to corner it. I'm going to build it right there. And hope that that's good enough. If we can get it on this side, we'll be golden. If it's on that side, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, we deleted it. Oh my goodness, the luck of that. It was directly on it when it was built, killing the oxygen that was in there. Let's replace the background tile for simplicity. Popped eardrums are going to happen, and itchy eyes. That's fine. And we will get rid of all of this stuff as soon as we can. Yeah, lots of popped eardrums and itchy eyes. Oh, and soggy feet. That's a trifecta. Water will boil in the chute. Did you just fart in here, redneck? Did you just fart in here, redneck? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Well, luckily, I don't know if it would mess it up. Natural gas. Would natural gas mess up this thing? I don't want to... Oh, come on, redneck. Are you kidding me? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. We replace the oxygen. It's no longer there. Oh boy, that one's going all over the place. That one's much more worse than oxygen is. In the steam room? You think I want to have a pipe break in the steam room? What pipe is going to break in the steam room? The water will boil in the chute. In this chute? Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Like this. It's because it's just going to sit there. It'll sit right there anyway. Yeah, I could do it with a shutoff. Deconstruct this bridge. Okay. We'll figure that out. Alright, redneck, not allowed in. Let's get granite tiles in here. I gotta get the overlay of the gases. Come on, baby, be kind to me. Hopefully we delete it again. That would be ideal. Just build it. Alright, well, we did get it over there, so, I mean, that's not the best, but it's not the worst. As far as that bridge goes... Well, after this is vacuumed out... Liquid shuttle. Did we kill that gas? I think we did. Yes. We are only hydrogen now. Deconstruct, eat those two. Nice. Let's get these in. Over on this planet. How are we doing? Well, I mean, we built everything we needed to build over here for the power setup that we're going to have eventually. As far as the gases up here, we are in the micrograms. This is almost done. Come on, guys. I want to get this up and running. Alright. Now that's done. Haul that out. I think we're about ready to start this up. Should have done the bubble print. Although I do like the jellies. They're nice. What are you sick with? Food poisoning. Why do you have food poisoning? I should check my refrigerator. I haven't looked at my refrigerator in a minute. Refrigerator. No food poisoning on the food. We do have a wash station that you're supposed to use before you get your food. But they might not be doing that. Or they're eating food they're not supposed to be. Let's have you not... Oh my goodness. Let's not eat uncooked foods. Yep, no more of that food. Maybe we won't get any more food poisoning. I got enough food. Okay. Pop that up. Deconstruct that door. Okay, that's about to go vacuum. All right. We are ready to go. Oh, that naphtha that fell down. I'm going to want to relocate that back over to here. Okay, almost a vacuum.
Now this was going to have like a power setup in here for all of this, if I remember correctly. So I have to do that again as well. Alright, let's not empty that yet though, because we're not in a vacuum. I mean, it's pretty close. Now, I forgot. I forgot. Dang it. That is pretty much a vacuum. Okay, let's empty that naphtha. Deconstruct. No. Deconstruct. That would fill up with steam. Don't want that. Yep. That might be an issue. Definitely put that there. We can deconstruct these two. Because I'm going to need to make a door there. Thank you very much, Redneck, for the reminder of that. When you got one flatulent dupe. As far as this, let's go 184. This is my naphtha. So we'll relocate that down to there. And we'll get a door in. We'll try to do this again. I have to build a tile right like so. First, I'll do the top one first, then the bottom one. Actually, we only need to do the top one. Never mind. It's just the one tile. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. We unpopped it. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way in here with suits. Unless I were to make an area down here for it. Which I could. Easily enough. Let's look at maybe digging some of this out. 1, 2, 3. Alright, yeah, we can get working on this. Maybe cancel that one, but I will dig out 3 down there like so. Alright, that's something they can get on while they wait. Meanwhile, how do I get in there? Well, I could just break in right here. If this is a vacuum, that is. No, it's not. It's carbon dioxide. Of course it is. Let's get a mechanized airlock door in there. Of course, now they're all busy doing other things. Priorities. These can be 5s. Luckily, we are gaining water. Quite a bit. Oh, that's steel, is it? Yikes. That might be part of my reason. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, no redneck. You can't go through. Liquid naphtha. Empty. Deconstruct this. Let me get a ladder right here. Deconstruct this. Okay, that's a vacuum again. Did we get this? Yes. Okay, deconstruct these buildings. Level 7. Alright. Oh, I'm not able to get down there, am I? How's that? Somebody should be getting in here and doing this. Yep. Popped eardrums, major eye irritation, all those fun things. Let's get in here and do it, though. Thank you. And then I just need that one done. That is gonna need not the automation wire into there, though. Oh, I'm gonna need a liquid shutoff. It's gonna have to be made out of steel. So yeah, liquid shutoff right there. Insulated pipe, like so. Automation. Like so. Deconstruct that automation. And cancel this automation. And that will need power. And it already has it. Yep. That should be good. What do you think, Croc? Is that better? I think that's better. Alright, here we go. Don't put anything in there. Oh, I bet it's gonna poot inside. Please poot out. Are you gonna be my little piece of shame? I'm gonna have to get in here with a sweeper and have more eye irritations and stuff. Hey, it didn't. It didn't. Alright, cool. Let's deconstruct this. Level 9. Nice. They're getting all that done. Okay, we got that out of there. Let's get the ladder back. Let's get the polka dot print back. Let's see, polka dot print. Oh, it's already still there. Okay. Alright, I believe they are done. Nope, they're not done in here yet. Alright, now they're done in here. We're using copper? Guess. I don't have a copper volcano, though. Alright. I need to let... Well, that's probably not unreachable now. Hopefully I have enough copper. About a ton of it. Should be enough. So this will be, if it's above 4,000, or if it's below 4,000, turn on. If it's below 4,000, turn on. If not, keep it off. Yep. That's not the most power efficient way of doing it, but it is what it is. And I can at least snip this. Uh-oh, we're going the wrong way. Let's snip that. Put a bridge. That should be better. There you go. That's almost done. One more tile. I am shocked that this water does not cool this area off very much. There it goes at 30 degrees. This last blob, 27. Alright, next, thank you for the alert. Yep, cannot reach this piece, huh? No, no, he's doing it. He's doing it. And why aren't those running? It is 122. This thing is erupting now, huh? That's cool. I might have to let this metal out a little bit hot, because right now it's basically 101 degrees. Ooh, if I let all that metal out though, that'd be very warm. So I have to do something about that and have a place for it to go cool off. An aqua tuner would be nice. Guess I could get an aqua tuner in here, keep these cool, and have a little place for this metal to cool off. The metal cooling off, I have not left a good space for it. Been too focused on getting the oxygen machine up and running in the first place. This whole setup is just not where I want it. Alright, how are we doing in here? I want to have it, if it's below 3,000 or 4,000, 3,000. Copy settings, paste. Fine. Anything else in here I need to worry about? I don't think so. I think I'm safe to close this off. Other than that, there might be some stuff on the floor. And there is. There's one piece of something on the floor. Steam temperature below 125. It's because I need to let this metal out. Toasty surroundings. Oh. 57 degrees. Can I let that metal out somewhere else? Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Could just set it in there. This is like 8 degrees. Excuse me. This water is 29 degrees. I could have it going in there. Just put it in there. 100 degrees. I'm gonna have to cool it off somehow, sometime. That would be a decent cooling area. I could have it go through that. What if I redid my power? I only need 4 of these to run it, I think. I think what I need to do is put in an aqua tuner in here, a steel one. The problem is I don't have enough steel. So let me look around the map, see if there's anything made out of steel that I could grab. No. I probably made a few things out of steel I could change. Did we get a solvent synthesizer? Yeah, we did. Oh, no. This one had steel doors. Already used those. I haven't checked over here that much, but we did come over here a little bit and dig out. Let me do more of that. I want to see more of this side. And on this side, I don't think we have anything that we can deconstruct for steel. No. Well, these bunker tiles. Now that we have dirt up there, that should just kind of keep piling up. Deconstruct those. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. That'll give me a little bit of steel, but not probably nearly enough for what I need it for. Over here, could set up a steel production. We already have cooling over here without an aqua tuner, which is nice. So if I had refinement, metal refinement. Yeah, that would be nice, because then that could see it and it would get cooled off and the whole bit. Let me put in a motion sensor. And I will need a steel light. So under furniture. Luckily that's already on a power line. I just need mesh tiles. Alright, so there's that. Next, radiant pipes. I'm gonna make these out of cobalt because we got a lot of them. We'll just go around like so. Yep. For power for this. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of power. Let me see about making another transformer for that. Alright, and then for the power wire, we'll just go conductive, cobalt. That's going to have to get up there, isn't it? Oh boy, well, let's see. Well, I hope that don't melt it. Alright, I'll just go this way. Alright, and then we'll go this way with it. Cancel this. And get a conductive bridge right there. Right there. And right there. Okay. As far as this one goes, I want to get another transformer down here. And another one of these. Perfect. Let's get automation line in. And the power. I don't need to do that kind of wire. Let's just do heavy watt. That should be good. And then we need another one of these running out. This one is going to be going to this one. I'm not going to break back in, so it's going to have to go the long way. Ugh, gross. I mean, I could get into the orchard room. How bad would it be to get in there? Well, it's pretty bad. Especially, I mean, I could vacuum it out. I believe this one already has it in, right? Carbon dioxide, yep. Alright, and then I will just have this pipe running in through here and in through there. Alright, that should be pretty good. Let's get into power wires as well. Conductive bridge. Cancel this one piece right there. As far as, are we going to go into the orchard room? Probably not. That would be nasty. And I don't want to break back in here, but I could, technically. I could. I mean, I could then run this one. That is the issue. Yeah, it's not going to be great either way. Running this one. Yep. Alright, this is going to be the best way, I think, to do it. We're going to have to break back in here. It's unfortunate. Deconstruct level 8. Make sure it's snipped though for right now. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do this. Let's cancel this. Because this is going to be my cooling loop. Let's deconstruct buildings. Can I deconstruct buildings, please? Level 7. That would be in here. I guess I could sweep that up. No, we won't have to worry about it. And as far as these go, it's just because it's not hot enough. That's fine. I will need to build an aqua tuner in here. Let's get... Ooh, I do not have steel. Let's go up here and see if we got this in. No, we do not yet. Okay. Lots of things going on. I'll need a bottle drainer in here. Let's make it out of steel. Just go up with it right like so and do a liquid bridge. 1, 2. Hopefully they're able. Yeah, they're able to get in there. All right, down here. This smart battery has already been set. In here, I think I want to start making radiant pipes. Yeah, let's do radiant pipes out of aluminum. Let's see, we're gonna have an aqua tuner coming in here and going around. So I can't bother with this pipe because that pipe sends out the water, which is going out right now. Ready to go. So aqua tuner is gonna come in. It's gonna go around like so. Aluminum. We're gonna have rails come. Oh, actually, let's go back to regular pipe. Igneous, I guess. Oh, needs to come out. Maybe it comes out this way. Cancel this. Time for you to go. All right, man. Have a great day. Have a great stream. If you haven't streamed yet, I haven't seen you on yet, but maybe I missed you. Thank you for hanging out. It's been fun. Let's see, aqua tuner. Gonna have to have a bridge in. That's fine. And a bridge out. Ooh, that's gonna be harsh. I'd rather it bridge over to that. Or we could just have it going down. This could definitely have a bridge in it. Problem is that's still in the way. If I did a bridge here, though, I could then put a bridge on that. And that's the return line. But then that blocks this other one. Maybe I build a bridge here. Deconstruct this bridge. Split this off. Radiant pipe. And then regular pipe. And what about this one, though? I guess I could jump it over here. Let's cancel this. We'll jump it. Snip this off. Ooh, it should cool this area off, though, too, while we're at it. Yep. So we'll utilize that. Doesn't need as much cooling, so we won't worry about it being too cold. And then this would come back down. And going this way, yep. And that's going out. Like so. Alright, then we go insulated. Probably ceramic at this point because it's in a steam room. I definitely don't have the aqua tuner set up right yet, but it could go in here like so. And we'll continue this on to about right there. Yeah, all right, that should be pretty good. I'm also gonna want rails in here. Shipping. So yeah, these rails are gonna come in, and it's gonna have a conveyor bridge that you're gonna jump onto. But this one is already running. Wait, how do we do that again? Let's build the actual loop first. Conveyor bridge, cancel. So these rails can be done out of iron ore, that's fine. We're gonna have it being checked before it goes out that way. So let's have it doing a back and forth like so. Maybe not like so. Maybe it comes in from this side, goes in. And then goes out. And if it's going out, this would be where it would go out. Let's see, conveyor shut off? Yeah, I don't want it turning on unless it's going out, so that would be right there. Kind of, not really. I guess we could do that. Deconstruct these. So that this would go that direction. We'd snip this. It would need to have a loop though, so we're gonna have to make the loop. Let's see. All right. And this would, if it's too hot, it's gonna keep coming around and then go back out. Which we could have a bridge on. Easy enough. Which then tells me if I wanted to this is the line that's coming up. I could cancel some of these. And instead of having it go, oopsies, conveyor rails, instead of having it go that way, well, it kind of needs to go that way. Yikes. I'm have to rethink this whole design, maybe. I would like you to be snipped. Yeah, this is where this one would go in. I guess I could redo it all. Let's cancel these. All right, then this one would come in. So it would go in like so. This would go over. This would be snipped. Because that one's already over. All right, cool. That's my return line. I guess I got to go the same way as my liquid pipes. That's fine. That should work. This will need power. Already has a power wire plugged into it. I don't need a thermo sensor. Shouldn't need anything too heavy. Okay, and then if it is cold enough, you can put it out and it can go to central. That's great. Meanwhile, I need oil or something like it. I think I do have some crude. We are still waiting for all of this to happen. And all of this. That needs to have hydrogen coming in. And we're separating these wires right now. Oh, they can't even reach them all. Ooh, no, they can. Good. I was worried about that. That was steel? Alright, let's go into the power wires. Copper, copper, copper. Copper. Steel. These are copper. Copper. Yeah, copper's fine. I'm gonna leave the cancel all. I'm gonna cancel all those, but I'll keep these. Apparently I'm finding steel in here. I was also thinking about getting a cobalt metal tile over here real quick. Like so. Ooh, I got a blueprint. Those aren't radiant pipes, are they? No, those are regular pipes. Little cobalt blue. Alright, let's check the other planet. I don't have enough steel here. In fact, are we... Yes, we are building some of this. That's great. That's really good. I'm surprised I did that out of cobalt and not aluminum. Oh well. I've already probably brought in a lot of cobalt, so we'll just keep it as is. Cool. Breathability is pretty bad. Yeah. Hopefully that'll improve real quick. Let's see, did I get all those pipes out? No, of course not. Let's see, that one's going up. This one's going out here. These are going out there, and this one here, well, it's gonna go out this direction. We are gonna deconstruct this one. We're not gonna need it. And I don't think I need this one anymore either. So that can all go. Let's get a sweep in on this. Well, at least it's erupting, which means, wow, that's 8 kgs. Alright, we're done in there. Again, maybe. Oh, he's just picking up cobalt from there? Yikes. That's gonna warm up the base a little bit. Oh, he's in the hydrogen to do this. That's fine. Are you able to get out? No, you're not. You're blocked in here. Oops. I'm surprised he's not suffocating yet. There it is. Well, you done locked yourself in. Can you do it? There he is. Get out of here. Go on, Ren. There you go. Oh, come on, guys. Here comes the ceramic. That's good. Over here, idleness. How is that doing? What temperature are we at? 57 degrees? That's not too bad. We do have some slickster eggs in there. 15 of them. Wow. And we have 16 in this room. So we got slicksters. We're definitely ranching them. The carbon dioxide is going quite far down because we're not bringing in more right now. I don't know if that's going to heat up the place or not. Probably not, because we're not making any power down there. Prints are available. I really want to get this going, though, guys. Come on. 2 dupes at a time. It's going to take a minute. That was some good Megatronics. Alright, let's not allow anybody in here anymore. And I'm gonna do this. Cancel that. That's in. So this is if below 30 degrees, you can kick it out. Other than that, are we waiting on any other cobalt? I have a few cobalt tamers, right? I have this one that's dormant. I have this one that is also dormant. Oh, great. And we have only 20 tons of cobalt. That's why. And this one is the one that's active. Got you. Maybe I should stop with the cobalt. I do have iron. Of course, we made that iron. I don't have an iron volcano. I can't believe I went through all that cobalt. I mean, I did make a lot of wire. And it looks like that we're actually putting water out in our water storage again. That's good. Do I have a place for that to go if it's full? No. No, I don't. I was thinking about it, and then I never made it. Alright, well, I'll have to worry about that later. That is ready to go. These are... What up, Nugs? Welcome back. I have a blueprint. Let's see. This is good to go. That's hooking up both of these. So I'm going to have this one going up. Snip this off. Put that one on. I just want to make sure that these do not have power until I'm ready, and they do not. So all that's fine. Okay, blueprint time. Here you go, Nugs. Oh, it's a pip pip hooray! We already had it. We already had it, but What a great one to get on a Pip and Hatch ranching competition playthrough. That was cool. Alright, let's get rid of it though before I forget about it. Joy responses. Yep, there's that. That was a $3,600 or 3,600 one. Nice. Is there any other ones? The Vole Pups would be nice. Still haven't bought those. Okay, cooling loop. That's what we're trying to work on. Let's make sure that's an 8 on all of this. Yep. Time to get to work. Come on, guys. Super exciting news. Really. I love super exciting news. All right, now. Nice. How many? You know what? I think I need more mechatronics engineers. I have at least 2. There we go. Now I can place these in. Cancel that one, please. Alright, next I'm going to have to check out the metal refining area. Yes, this. Alright, do I have crude oil? No, I do not. Can I send it here? Do I have a way to get crude oil out on demand? No. I do also have petroleum. Petroleum would also work. Petroleum. Actually, I'm out of petroleum, except for this part right here. I could do that. Ooh, that would actually be kind of nice. Right now, we are putting... Oh, we are putting crude oil in there. We have it here. That's all of our crude oil. Crude oil, yeah. Okay. Where is the sending it to the other planet place? This one right here. This is fine. We're sending ethanol right now. So let me go over here and cut off the ethanol delivery. So let's go ahead. Actually, I have to go over here first. We'll say no more ethanol. And in fact, from now on, petroleum. Actually, we won't say anything. Okay, and going back to the other planet. We're going to take this out. Fill it up. Empty out that pipe. Nice. Empty that out. Fill it up. Alright, that should be good. Next, we go to the other planet. And we're going to be bringing in insulated pipe. Deconstruct this. Oh my goodness. And on this map, we are about ready. Oh, I need to build more of these. I guess we're picking up the cobalt right from here. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Let's get some more of these in. I suppose it's heating this place up, yeah? 35 degrees. This is... Well, eventually I'll have this all taken out. I get more of these in here. How much cobalt do I have? 19.8 tons. Steel. I need to get steel. Steel is up here. We're waiting on this to bring in the petroleum. I could probably do that for petroleum. We do have some bottles of it. Petroleum. There you go. Insulated. Snip this. Snip that. Snip this. Okay, that's coming out this way then. We're going to snip this because we don't want it to send any more. With a bridge. Alright, that should give us petroleum. And then I could say petroleum. Enable auto bottle level 9. And hope that we'll have some here in a minute. Alright, the oxygen machine. We need more of this cobalt. As far as the cooling loop goes, I'll have to fill that up. I could probably have like a bottle drainer over here. Liquid. Looks like I have a loop of water going around right now. Have a bridge going down like so. That will be able to fill up the loop like that. Steel. Waiting on petroleum. Could also put in like the rock crusher in here that does lime. In fact, let's go ahead and have some bins at least. So lime, iron, refined carbon. We got sweepers that can see everything. Yeah. And down here, we're done with these metal tiles. Let's finish it. Okay. Iron. I want 10 tons. Still haven't made that yet. Let's check that power wire. So the power wire is ready. We could set this up. We could turn this on. Am I ready to turn this on? That is good to go. We could have a bridge coming out of that. And that is a separate oxygen line if I need it, which is not getting cooled off at all. That one would be a hot oxygen line that could run into suit distribution, except for that is full up. How is this doing anyway? 52 degrees, it's a lot better. 40 degrees, it's not too bad. Redneck is sleeping. Dude, build this one first. I think that's because of the pipe. Yep. Cancel that. Yeah, there go all my ranchers. I need to have a couple more on the night shift, I think. I probably could use a lot more ranchers. Especially since it's a ranching challenge. Hopefully I'll never have to deal with this oxygen machine again. And the steel production should be good to go from now on, if I do it correctly. Phosphorite, 108 tons, wow. 108 tons of phosphorite. It would be nice to refine that stuff. Probably should have done this with a liquid, but oh well. Metal works too. Just very happy to see the water going up again. That is extremely nice. Ooh, I forgot about this. What do you have in you? You don't have anything in you. Did we start getting that, though, from the other map? I think we did. Pretty sure that's what I just saw happen there. Let's see. It comes in over here. Yeah, there's some petroleum right there. So this has in it ethanol and petroleum. So I want to take out all of this. Put that back on. Yikes. Alright, so for petroleum, it is not going out. Deconstruct this conduction panel. Alright, there's the problem. Put that in. And we should be sending petroleum. The problem is I don't want to have the petroleum in there. So we'll do sweep only. Shouldn't have anything in it now. Nope. Awesome. So we'll wait until we get some... Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Whale? That's one way of doing it. I do see some sleet wheat. Edibles. Cooking ingredients. Where's cooking ingredients? Here we go. Sleet wheats, nosh beans, all of you actually. 9. will put you... Yikes. I will put you right here. And then we'll sweep it all up. Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna make this place warm. Alright, this is gonna be for refined carbon. I want 2 tons. On a 7. This one is gonna be for lime. I want 2 tons. It's also gonna be on 7. Alright, we're moving all that sleet wheat. And then I want to sweep it up. This one, cancel relocate, but sweep it. Hopefully that works. Let's go check on the oil situation. Or petroleum. Alright, do you have petroleum? Yes, you do. Let's take that out. This petroleum here. Sweep it. Put in another 200. Now we should see them going into here. Hopefully. Errands. Yep. This will be 1 bottle. We need 800 total, so that's what, 4 trips? I think 4 trips. I still have to figure out a way to power... No, I already have a power line in here. 100 watts. Nice. There's our first bottle. Let me go get a second bottle. Status, are you full? Yep. Sweep that up. This is the other map, and yeah, we are bringing in the petroleum. That's good. Looks like we got some polluted oxygen in here because we're not boiling this stuff. It's cooling off. This was going to be for an arbor tree setup, and I was going to put liquids here. Yep, that was a thing I was going to do. That's fine. Let's see how much we got in there right now. We have 236. What? Why do we have an odd number? Oh, man. I suppose it doesn't much matter, but still. Down here, I think I want to block this off. For now. And it looks like we swept up all the sleet wheat, so hopefully we have that all in storage. Alright, this is done. We're all about ready to start this up. Let me get that one in, and then one more. We should be done. In there anyway. And the only thing else I need to do would be to get the aqua tuner in here, which, yeah, there's steel. The steel is the issue. Alright, now we have 436. Yeah, that's not great. Actually, you know what? If I took out the right amount, I might be able to get that back to where it needs to be. If it's 436 kgs. 36 kgs. So we'd want 65. 65 kgs? 64. 64 kgs. Which would be 64 minus 200, be 100 and liquid. I want brine, enable auto bottle level 9. I might want to do the same thing over here. Cancel this. Deconstruct that. Sweep only. Don't need more brine, thank you. Let's stop that. Let's do salt water. And the other things we're doing is this. Oh yeah, math. Let's see, what was it? We have 436. Open calculator. 436 minus 200. 236. So yeah, 36. So 200 minus 36 equals 164. Okay. So we just need to get 164. And then the 16, which is 36 kgs, and we sweep it. Hopefully that will do exactly what we want. We'll check back up on that in a minute. Alright, there's the salt water. Let's do no more salt water, and then let's just do water. This will be brine. And that is now set for water. Okay. And about now, I could probably check up on the other stuff. Maybe. Let's check up on it. We got those all filled up. That's amazing. How are you doing? You have 436 in you. Hopefully somebody's on it right now. So let's go back to it. Who's on it? No pending. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to find that. Alright, let's go find it real quick, because they probably lost it. Petroleum. There it is. Well, it's definitely moved. Maybe somebody's doing it, or maybe it's already in the pipe. It's already in the pipe? It's already in the pipe. Okay. Oh, yeah, and those... Oh, hell. Let's, stop this. Stop this. Mop that up. We're not allowed in there? Are we not able to get in there? Okay, I want to deconstruct this. Mop it up. Oh, mop this up. Ah, hell. Messed it up. That's fine. This was nothing I really needed to worry about too much anyway. Let's just double check on this. We'll get back to that. 472. Really? 472. $72. See, that'd be 28. Why are you being a pain in my ass? 472. Petroleum. Okay. All right, I'll do 172. I think I messed up some. Oh no, what is this? Oh yeah, that was this over here. Oh, that's fine. That's becoming an issue down here though. Yikes. Too much liquid. That's not good. Yep. That's bad. Oh, it's not horrible. It could be worse. A little bit of water down there all the time just seems to be adding up. This is 472. We needed 172 out of there. So I'm going to take out 172. Alright, and then this petroleum I'm going to sweep on a 9. There you go. Somebody should get on that. Let's mop this up some more. That should be fine. Somebody should be going to this. Paula's errand. Here she comes. Alright, let's see if that does the right amount. Meanwhile, while that's going on, I will get this back to 200. And a bit further up. Here it comes. All right, it has 500 in there now. That's perfect. So I just need... Ooh, I gotta divide this up a little bit, but other than that, it's fine. We'll go 0. And then grab this petroleum right here. I'm gonna relocate it. That's gonna be a lot easier. Relocate it there. And then it's 500, so... This can take up to 800. And that was 2, so that'd be 6 and 7, so I need another 100 on top of that. Got it. This needs to go up to 200. Good. And then we'll drop it down to 100. And that petroleum can also be relocated up in here. Up in here. Up in here. All right, this will be ready to go very, very soon. I'm super excited about that because I need the steel, something awful, in order to finish off this whole setup. In fact, let's go ahead and put this tile right there. Cancel that though, because I want to sweep this stuff up. We want to get all of that out of there. This cobalt is what temp? It's hot. 56 degrees. We're gonna have to bring in polluted water in here, but not yet. I still haven't even made the aqua tuner. That's waiting on the steel production. So Now that we have this, I want to make it sweep only. Yep, let's just go ahead and sweep these and see if that works, because that's 300 and we got 500 there. That should work. Let's go ahead and manufacture steel. Iron to steel forever on A6. That is a very important thing to do. Oh, I love it. This will also say steel can be taken out. Oh yeah, it's on everything, so sure it will. Yep, steel. And there's the last bit of the petroleum, so we should be good to go. Oh my goodness, it's already coming out at 105. I didn't see you guys make anything. Petroleum line refined. There it is. Engineer Troy is on it. Oh wait, we might as well make that a nice one. Let's go blueprint. Let's do it as a one of those. Yeah, I like that. Steel goes out. Gets heated up. Before it comes back down. But other than that, we are manufacturing steel again. That's going to be nice. Let's go ahead and close this up. And if we're manufacturing steel, hopefully soon we'll have enough to build an aqua tuner. We only got 675 right now. I think we're ready to start up this oxygen machine, though. So, everybody take a deep breath. We're going to save it. And we're going to start it up. The only thing that we're waiting on is the power. Let's just make sure everything's working correctly. Yeah, we have water coming in. That water's going. Looks like we'll still need to break in there for a while. That's fine. This needs to be connected so that those can drain out if need be. They would go down. That's the building there. Okay. And that's hot water going down. Maybe I make that out of ceramic? Yeah, making that out of ceramic might be a good idea. Since it's going through what's hopefully going to be a cold room eventually. This water, 5 degrees, 5 degrees. That water is doing what? That water is warming up downstairs, yeah. Every once in a while it works. 30 degrees going back up. That can go. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Here comes some steel. The only unfortunate part is it takes a while for the steel to get to the center of the base so that we can use it. I almost want to use it right away. It's fine. Pipes can go. Deconstruct. Yay. Alright, steel is being made. Do we have enough for an aqua tuner yet? Nope. And then this was going to be started. Yep, we're going to save it again. We're going to save it again. And we're going to start it up. Power wire, we're going to connect you. We're going to put it at 1 speed. Gas overlay. Nothing. Oh, I know why. I haven't put the hydrogen in yet. Okay, so this setup. Yep. Hydrogen. 9. There you go. Should have hydrogen somewhere where they can take it, put it in there. Let's see who's on it. Not allowed by schedule. That one's a 4. Ada. Ada is on it. Ada, I'm gonna follow you. I mean, she probably won't be on it for long. Hey, here comes some steel right now. Storing materials. Going to use the toilet. Well, she's done. She's not gonna be doing that anymore. Let's see who's on it now. Paula. There she is. There's my gas storage for it. Alright, this, once it gets power now, should work pretty well. Alright, as far as the hydrogen gas goes, that's hydrogen. Yep. This is just to jump start it. Alright, those are potent out now. And yes, it is working. Cheer. Heck yeah. That is now working. Sure, it's over-designed and over-engineered, but I mean, what's the point of owning? You know, if you don't have to, if you're not doing that. Now, where do these things control? That doesn't do anything. This one controls this until it gets to a certain amount. And then this would be below that in order to power this whole setup. So that we have hydrogen going in. We can take this out now and deconstruct it. It should feed itself. We can get rid of these. Deconstruct. Buildings, level 7. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Alright, now I just need the steel, which we're getting a little bit. And this will go until it gets to 10,000 pressure. As far as breathability. Yeah, it's bad. That's a cool overlay. And that is if it's above 5,000. Yep. But that one runs this the whole time. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Ooh, that's water there. That's running pretty good. I think we're good on that. How are we doing on steel? We finally got past that part, and we're at 975 on steel. That's really good. Meteor showers. Okay, that's pretty much done. Let's go ahead and seal it off. Ooh, I almost have enough steel. Let's check those oxygen pipes. Yep. This one is continuously going through. This one is filling that side. What happened to these? Oh, is it that pump there? You know what I'll do? Let's see, that pump there. What is going on with this? Is that a high pressure gas vent? What and why? Alright, well let's, oh, that was checking for bad gases? Well, if it was checking for bad gases, it should just continue to go straight down. Snip this off. Oh no, that's going down into that section. This, let's see, this pipe here, that's the one I want. Oh, okay, we need a bridge. That's why it's not running. There we go. That should work now. This whole setup, I don't even know what that was all about. Oh, I see what it was. It was this. And then snip off. What? Yeah. This is all sorts of messed up. I want it to come down. That's the pipe for this, but then this needs to have its own pipe. Snip that. That's going out to that one. Oh my goodness, this is, yeah, a nightmare. That's alright, we'll figure it out. Probably deconstruct these. Deconstruct that. Steel. We have enough. Yay! Let's do it. Utilities. We want thermal aqua tuner out of steel. We'll put you... we'll put you right there. We'll get some iron tiles, like so. And I will have a thermo sensor. In like there. Insulation out of ceramic will be like so. Ceramic on that. Let's make sure we turn that off. Back to granite would be okay. And then this one here. That can come in like so, and we can deconstruct that one altogether. You'll need power, and it's going to need a little bit. Yikes. What can I run an aqua tuner on? Oh, hell. Let's see, power-wise. Yeah, maybe. Let's see, 960, actually, 996, that would be too much to put on. Then how am I going to get that power wire over there? This one, too much. Can't go through this room. I have to come up. I could put more hydrogen generators over here, but then that would cause this to run more. But this will only run if above 5,000, which it's barely holding above 5,000 right now because it's having to run all of it. Okay. So we're not really gaining that much hydrogen right now. Wow. And we're doing a full pipe? Yes, we are. And then what else do I need? I need to get this metal out of here. Of course, that means the aqua tuner setup. This will be if it's above 0. Turn on. Automation wire. I did not hook that up somehow. There you go. Sweep this up. Just make sure that those have separated nicely. Yeah, those shut off once in a while. Ooh, those are continuously running, though. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I could snip those off.
That's just providing hydrogen out to the base, which I have more than enough of. So I'm okay with that. We'll just cut that off right now. That should help out. Only need to power this one thing. Wow, yeah, we are not making any hydrogen right now. Oh, okay, that one is. A little bit. Once we get more water in here, it'll be easier. Let's sweep this up. Okay. I need to get polluted water going in here. And let's just make sure that loop is loop. Looks to be. Oh yeah, power for this. That was the main issue. Okay. Well, the Atmo suits won't need power after this. That's about it. And that's 120 plus 120. So for 240. Minus 240, we're still over it by quite a bit. Could maybe run some wire that way. Yikes. My wires are not looking great. Ooh, this one's all sorts of places that doesn't need to be. Let's get rid of that. Ooh. How much is on that one? Too much. Where does this line go? Oh, all these. Well, I could repower those a lot easier. And then I could just use this. It's already here. So if I were to bridge this down. Deconstruct that. It's a horrible, horrible looking wire. Maybe I could make it look nicer, but we're not going to do that right now. I think that works. And then I just have to snip off this side. Yep. We'll deal with that another way. I got plenty of power near that. It's a lot easier to get to. All right. Now let's just check the rails on this because that should be set up. If it's below 30, you can kick on. And I think we're ready to... See, are we getting polluted water in here? Yes, yes we are. Awesome. Maybe I'll let it cool off a little bit first. Especially since we don't have any wire in yet. Yay! And now it's turning on. That's going on at 38 degrees. And I think what we'll do is say if it's under 100, below 100, you can kick off. And that should be turning it on. If below 200. Oh, you're 101. Okay. Below 120. Yeah, we need to let some of that out. To allow new stuff in. This should hopefully stop when it's full. There it is. Yay! Won't allow anything else in until it gets under 30 degrees, which we are adding more polluted water to all the time. I think I'm done in here, so it's time to seal it off. Let's put a insulated tile there.
And I guess I'll put granite tiles in here. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how that's working. So we are sending that water out because it's too pressurized in here. And it gets permission over everything else, I believe. Yeah, full pipe. We're going to be going through that water quite quickly. How are we doing in there? Oh, we're up to 8,000. That's way better. This is 28 degrees, 29 degrees. We wanted that to go until it's 0 degrees. As far as the metal goes, it's leaving. It's below 30, or well, it was. It's now up to the temperature of the base. Why is this not going anywhere? Oh, that's coming from the other planet, is it? Oh, okay. Yay, we're getting cobalt. Which should heat up this room a little bit more. And let's go ahead and build a granite tile right there. Yeah. This can be done with. Deconstruct it. Let's get that polluted water back on a sweep only. Because I would actually like them to do that. Oh, I love the steel production. This is amazing. We do not have a blob of liquid right there because it has melted away or evaporated away. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll relocate this naphtha real quick and put it right there. We just want to make sure that this is a vacuum and not exchanging temperatures with the outside environment. Somehow I've been making lime this whole time. I had over 2 tons of lime. In fact, if we go to consumable ore, I have 2.1 tons of lime, which is quite a bit of lime, and we can make quite a bit of steel, so I'm very excited about that. That will help out quite a bit. Meanwhile, how's my oxygen leaving? It's doing pretty well. We are now pressurizing this side of the base. This one that was sending air for Atmos suits is going to have to change, so I think I just want to deconstruct this. And I will figure out a different pipe for that. In fact, it could be my hot oxygen out. Yeah. Maybe deconstruct this. I want to get a better look at these pipes anyway. We have no O2 for these suits, but that's okay because we don't need these suits anymore. Let's put one right there. Kill that. And then I will put one right there. Hopefully it will put that naphtha up and cause it to improve. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these two. No. I want to deconstruct these two. I mean, I guess we'll deconstruct all 3 of those. Yep. That's fine. Mop this up. I deleted it. Or did it? Why is it wavy? It's wavy right here. Let's go to liquid overlay. Oh, wait. Cool. It is there. Very nice. I wouldn't mind putting more there, though. Let's relocate this to right there. Your steel production looks nice. Yeah, it's working well, isn't it? It's working well. I mean, we are personally delivering everything right now, but
They're able to come into the steam room where it's already hot. The petroleum just goes around in the radiant pipes into the steam room, dumping its heat. And then the steel gets picked up, eventually gets cooled off into the, you know what, you can actually see how warm it is. You can watch it change blue. Ooh, we dropped that little bit of naphtha right there. Hold on one second. Naphtha, MTU, 9. There it goes. Now it's all cooled off. And out it goes. Alright, let's close this off. And open it up. Now that should be a vacuum, and we should not be exchanging heat out of there anymore, even though it's really, really hot. And then we have more steel and other things going out, cooling off in the liquid. Isn't that neat? I like it. Cobalt volcano's back on. That's nice. Hopefully the aluminum one is too. How is the oxygen doing? I just want to make sure gases have stayed together. This took a lot of work, guys. This took the entire stream to build this. But it does look like it's working well. What are we up to? 9,800. That's good. So this is actually off. Oh! Yeah, it's turning itself off once in a while. That's good. I mean, I could pump out more hydrogen. I have way too much hydrogen storage. Like an excessive amount. I kind of want to get rid of some of it. Oh, it's nice to get oxygen coming into the base again. And then these were from my O2 suits. But you know what? What I'm going to do is... This one is O2. So we'll go insulated igneous rock. Oh, wait. It's this one for the suits, right? So it'd be like this. Like this. Wow. All the way down here, huh? Alright, well, that should get them to do some work. And then, what else? We're going to cancel this part. We're probably going to cut this part off. And then I'll just have it all drain out right here. In fact, deconstruct this gas pipe element sensor. Deconstructed. In fact, all the automation can go. Deconstruct. Here it goes. Now it's venting out the excess oxygen slash, you know what, we can cut these off. We don't need them anymore. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just want to drain that out. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be a good setup for that. Meanwhile, over here, what are we up at? For steel. 2.7 tons. Let's drop what we have in here, which is cobalt. And now I want steel. And I want 2 tons of it. Oh, that's going to be real nice. Get ready, guys. We're coming for you next. Next time I'm streaming, we're going to be focused mostly on this side. I think now that the oxygen over here is done and breathability should be improving. Oh, yeah. We can kind of let this one just sit for a while. Maybe go out to space. Ooh, we did dig over here a little bit more. Cool. And I could redesign the spaceship a little bit more. So that's another thing I'll do next time. But meantime, oh, that steel looks so good. I just want to admire it for a little while. You know what I mean? Steel production's up. We could get another dupe. We could probably use another farmer. Let's see what we get. Farmer Digger. Nope. He's a mechatronics engineer, though. A Tidian rancher or a doctor. He's a mole hand doctor with a mouth breather on him. Wow. That's why he's got 12 points in medicine. Like a lava lamp? Yeah. I don't like these dupes. I mean, the rancher... Husbandry, starry-eyed, space, decreased machinery. I mean, I could get Ayla or Ellie. She's a sticker bomber. No, I don't like it. Print the saltwater. At least we can utilize that. And how's this going now that it's running? Ooh, that is full. You're not running. Let's go to 20,000. I want this to run, and let's see if that does it. Disabled by automation. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's do that. Right, now that we're taking that water, I guess I just need these to run all the time. I think I have the water to push it anyway. Yeah, now the steam is coming out into the oxygen. So what we're doing is we're draining the water from this side via the steam turbines, dumping their water at 94.8 degrees into my oxygen. This has priority above all else. Then our secondary water supply right now is this pool that was pretty warm and that we are sucking out. After that pool is gone, though, I'm going to have to get my excess water a different way. And most likely it'll be coming back down here. So maybe I should have a bridge somewhere. Yeah, I could have a few bridges here. I could have one, let's say, right there. One right there. So what this is doing is warming up this water until it gets to 30 degrees, lets it out, so it can get desalinated without too much of a problem. It's a little bit slow. Looks like this water is going down though, which means I might never pump this out. It might be that we only get rid of the water via these steam turbines, which is okay. What else? This water here is -2. This is -3. What's the temperature in here? It's kind of warm. It is 50 degrees. Let's cool that off. Let's think about granite tile, or granite pipes. Out of granite, please. Oh yeah, that wasn't even out of granite. All right, also, I want to get rid of these suit docks. So buildings, those can go. All those can go. We don't need those anymore. Also, I want to deconstruct this real quick. Drop that naphtha in there. And that's just going to help with the conductivity a little bit. Naphtha, empty, 9. This igneous rock, relocate, right there. It's not a lot. But it is taking up the entire square. It's just not taking up this square, which is fine. We'll just put that back on top. And I probably should put a bottle of liquid on the bottom of this. Let's deconstruct all this, please. Priority 8 7s. Ah, hell. Oh well. Alright, so you need to unequip your suit. Unequip your suit. You're fine. Let's put in a thing like this. Ah, crap. Let's maybe not put it right there. Let's put it... Actually, cancel this altogether. Instead, I might want to use this power, so I'll get a heavy watt conductive joint plate out of cobalt. And I'll place it right there. We will deconstruct these. Put in a power line like so. Then I will get a bottle emptier. Place it like there. And we'll just put a layer of crude oil down. This is -2 degrees. Nice.
sweep all this up. You know what? I'm gonna put a bottle of petroleum down. It looks nicer anyway. Hopefully I still have a full bottle over here for it. No, I don't. Alright, well, it was 100 kgs. That's a pretty good amount. Oop, let me go back this way. Alright, there's the petroleum. Stop that. Perfect. Deconstruct it. Alright, well, that's about it. I think. Could seal this off. It does have an atmosphere here, though. Where? No power consumers, not yet. Hopefully 3's enough. Oh yeah, that's way too high. It is 18 kgs. Actually, that's pretty decent. Hmm, 3,000 grams. Maybe that's too low. I think 20,000 is fine, right? Overpressured. Yeah, that one's overpressured by a lot. That one is overpressured because it's 15 kgs. Yeah, 3,000 is basically what we can do on that. Let's go ahead and seal this off. Actually, let's not seal that off. This oxygen here, all this stuff can be emptied. What else? Temperature-wise, oh yeah, it's way down now. It's like 31 degrees. That's way better. Some feet. If we can just get it real quick, then we can be done with it. Let's get a sweep of a 9. Yeah, get all this stuff out. And we have plenty of water coming in, which is nice. So if I do need to bring water in here, I can. Looks like we still have this water for now, though. Luckily, I could probably mop this up right here. Or not. I guess we can't get to it. Let's get some more plastic ladders down here. Ooh, yeah, we are using more of the hydrogen. Hydrogen is going into all of those. Eventually that will block up and stop. Am I not allowing that out? Oh, I am. Alright, well, eventually we will be full up with all those tanks, so we'll have a big backup. Is that polluted water? Oh, I see what's going on. Hold up. Yep. There we go. Want to make sure that's fixed. Snip that. Snip that. Then we're going to have another pipe of water coming down. We will snip this. Deconstruct all of this. And how hot is this water? 30 degrees? That's about right. I think we can use regular pipes. Just set that up though, so we don't have to worry about it next time. Alright, so that will come down. Ooh. We'll take the bridge first. Where is that going? That's going to Bristle Blossoms. That's going to the other planet. Yep, I'll just do that. Maybe I will at least snip that for now. I want to make sure we get all that water out. I guess I could cancel that and just put a bridge. That way, once it's ready, it will just automatically start going. And I don't have to worry about it.
Let's see. We are out of cobalt in there. Wow, that's cool. So we're not taking any more of that. I could deconstruct this. We don't need it. Not exactly sure where that was going, but it looks like plant fiber, and it was going to the other planet for some... No, that was coming out of the other planet. Coming out of the other planet. It goes up. Okay, so that would go up. So this just maybe needs to be attached to this. Is that it? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to address that at another time, but I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and slow it down. We're going to just appreciate the work that has been done today. These are also, these steam turbines up here, they're going to get a little bit warmer. They're already 7.9 degrees, so the next bit of steel I do up here will probably have to be an aqua tuner. Maybe I set that up. Aqua tuner just for this, right? Or I run that water. I could run this water. This water is a loop. Maybe it goes out and does that first? Yeah, it's -4. Or, I mean, it's 4 degrees, so... goes up there. I'm just tempted to have it go up through here first, you know, like a radiant pipe. We could get aluminum. Aluminum. And that would go in through here. We'd have regular pipe. And then since it stopped right there anyway, I mean, let's just do a bridge here. Bridge there. And we will have regular pipe coming out this way, maybe insulated this way. So that's leaving, but it's at 4 degrees. Yeah, let's just have it doing something like this. And then snip this. Alright, that should give me everything I need for cooling on that. Alright. And with that, I think we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, it's so good to have the oxygen machine up and running, and it looks like it's going to perform for the rest of the game. That is a lot of potential oxygen and hydrogen. So, if I need any more, God help me. But we should be able to, you know, if I need liquid hydrogen, that would be a great one to do. Thank you, Nugs. Let me go ahead and see who's on and ready to be rated.